welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tim. Today's video I'll be telling you guys a story of something that happened very recently. When I mean very recently, I mean like yesterday. So you can already tell by the title of this video is something about a suicide bomber or something. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet. So today is July 4th and this happened July 3rd 2022. I know you have heard about a massacre that happened like a few weeks ago. They went to a church, they killed a lot of people, they massacred children, women, men, It was really bloody and it was sad that in the place where you find solace and safety, like the church, that kind of thing happened. So obviously since then I've been quite watchful and vigilant, and you should be too. You should be very cautious of your environment. You should be looking out for things that look suspicious and things that do not look normal. Okay, so on first Sunday is Thanksgiving Sunday. I go to a redeemed church in Lagos, and yeah, it was just about the beginning of service. And the way we do our Thanksgiving service is that we watch that the GO minister, which actually streams his live, and he's just talking about. He was telling us that we should not buy. He never told us to buy guns. That in the Bible, Samson used the jawbone of an ass. I don't know if it was an ass or something. And you can't question him using a jawbone of an ass to defend himself or protect himself, right? So he was telling us that we can, you can't question using the jawbone of a cow to protect yourself. But he's not telling us to buy guns. Someone he was trying to push, okay? So yeah, I was just like listening and just following, and it was quite funny. That you know how to make people laugh. He's quite entertaining, and he's entertaining and he still hits the nail on the head. Okay, so yeah, so let's just see towards the end of that Joe's preaching, or just as we are about to start the main service, like normal purpose service in our church. This guy walks in, and he's carrying a bag. Now, I remember one time I was listening to this Dunamis pastor, Pastor Polinenche. He was talking about people that they caught a guy in the church toilet. He had a bag, and inside the bag there were bombs inside. He came to bomb the church, and it didn't happen. He couldn't do it because he caught him early and stuff like that. And the first thing that clicked when I saw this guy was that the guy came here to do the same thing, okay? Like he came here to bomb the church. Since was just going on, since was just about to start, but he had really even started, and a guy like that just walked in after our daddy Gio just told us about protecting ourselves. And I'm like, bro, this guy looks sketchy. He looks shady. He looks very, very suspicious. You guys should be watchful, be vigilant of your environments, be on the lookout. Nigeria is no longer a safe place. We hear of massacres every day. People are dying because of wickedness of man. So this guy, he just walks into a church carrying a bag. Now let me describe him, okay? He doesn't look like a tribal person. He doesn't look Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo. He didn't strike me like any one of those tribes, okay? But I can't tell because they don't write it on forehead. But he had like a freshly cut hair, maybe like 5 days haircuts, tops. I know that because my brother bought it and my dad bought it. I used to have my hair before, so I know what a 5-day haircut should look like, okay? He's wearing this puffed up jacket, not like a normal suit jacket, like a puffed up jacket. You know how the jackets that all these bike men, all these Okada men used to wear, that if breeze is blowing to just get swollen and stuff like that. Yeah, that was he was wearing. It was similar to that, and he was wearing a shirt inside. It was a dark shirt. It was a black shirt because I saw the endings of the shirts underneath the jacket, and then he was wearing this. Sweatpants was blue. The jacket was like navy blue, but the sweatpants were like sky blue, darker than sky blue. I don't know the color to place it with right now, but yeah, it was something like that. And then he carried a bag, a tiny traveling bag, not a traveling bag, but it can be placed to the size of a bag, to a church. Like they're coming for service, like roughly 3 hours, and they're carrying such bag, and you want to go and spend the weekend there. No. Like the first thing when I saw him, I just know that this guy was shitty. Like I even started to panic. Like, why are you carrying a bag to the church? So if you remember Chidera is my friend. We have a video together. You should watch it. It's quite funny. And Chidera was sitting like two chairs for me. Like there was only one chair in the middle of and Chidera. And I looked at her to see if she saw what I just saw, but I guess did mess up. That's an inside joke. And when I looked at her, she was not giving back what I thought she was, and she was not thinking what I was thinking. I'm like, this is myself. So I just looked there to see if anybody had seen what I just saw, and there were two men. They were already speculating, and they were already talking that this guy, they were pointing at him, but he just sat down, right? And yeah, he sat down in the row in front of my row, like adjacent to me. So he wasn't sitting in the chair in front of me. He sat on the chair beside the chair in front of me. If you dig, I'll try and put like graphical representations of what I'm talking about. And yes, he sat down there. Like, you know, the thoughts I was thinking about, like, this guy is going to bomb us, this guy is going to bring out the gun and just be shooting us sporadically. I'm like, bruh, okay. Anyways, I just kept my chill. I was just sitting, I was just watching. So one guy, those two guys I told you were speculating, they were already talking about the guy that was looking shady, and then one of them walks up to him, bruh, are you not scared of your life? Do you ever walk up to a serious man and be like,
I would say it was in your back.
imagine if he just brings out the gun and just starts shooting and just be like, the provoke. You don't do that. He was then like, bro. The boy, I think he knew that he looked suspicious because he carried his bag. Or maybe he just wanted to change his seat. I don't know. Maybe that's what he thought. But he carried his bag and he followed the man. But I thought he had gone. Like, I thought he had just gone. Like, praise the Lord. Suicide bomber gone. Nah, he came back. Now, the way his jacket was, it was puffed up already, right? Because he was walking and air had already entered and he was looking quite buff. I was thinking that they had already wrapped bombs around his stomach area. Try and snap pictures so that I can know what I mean. Like, I've watched like documentaries on suicide bombers and I've watched what they do. Like, it's really crazy. And I don't even put the blame directly on them. It's how they have been trained. The Bible says train up a child in the way he should go, so when he's old he doesn't depart from it. So if you train up a child that he's a murderer, he's destined to kill people, that is the only mindset he's going to have. And it's going to take like a lot of power and a lot of will to change his mindset about such a thing, because that's what he has been learning from a tender age. I'm talking about suicide bombers documentaries I've seen. I've watched films, movies, documentaries and stuff like that. Anyways, so he just came back and he sat on the same chair that he was sitting before, and then the head usher of the church now started to put buff boys around him, like surrounding him, so that if he tries any rubbish, they can always maneuver him. And I don't even know what they were even thinking. They're looking at somebody that might have a gun or might have bombs in him, and you're telling him not to. Okay, so Isha puts Toby is Chidera's brother. He's kind of buff, but stupid, because he's stupid. If not, anyways, Isha puts him in between Chidera. They put one other guy. He had been in one of my blogs when I was going back to school. They put him right in front of me, so beside the guy. And then one other guy was coincidentally sitting there even before the suicide bomber came. Guess who was sitting in front of him? Tofu, my brother. This guy don't move anything. He's just tall and he's lengelenge. I just thinking that if they shoot this one is dead. I think they shoot one of those buff boys. I know you guys can think it's funny, right? It's funny, but like my mind then, I was like really crazy. I was running crazy. I'm like, so this is how life is going to end for me. Okay, so I was saying if they shoot any of the other boys that were beside them, at least it will hit flesh, not hit bone. But if my brother is hitting the bone straight, so I remember thinking that if the guy should just decide to start shooting, he will legit just turn to me, I'm adjacent to him and just give me one shot. And I was not thinking of all these action movies I used to watch that I can actually maneuver the gun and call it gun. Like, hey, you freeze, stop that. It's funny, but that's not what I was thinking. I was just thinking of the time that he would just do one funny thing and then he would just blow up the whole church or just bring out the gun. But we'll get there. So this guy, he wasn't even participating. He did not have a Bible. He did not have a Bible on his phone. I did never even saw him different. And you guys, I was watching him like a vulture, watching a prey. That's the way I was watching him. My mind was just on this guy. I was just looking at him and Chidera and Toby's guy beside me, and Chidera is my friend. I don't really. We're just talking about this guy. But like he was right in front of us, but like service is going on, so their voice is overshadowing our voice. We're just listening between ourselves. this guy, this guy. Everybody was watching him. Everybody was like, those of us at the back area were watching him. So the way my church is arranged is there are like 3 sections normally, but because there was the Thanksgiving section, they had to make another section, the 4th section. That's where I was sitting, and that's where the so-called suicide bomber was sitting. Okay, and I'm just going to say, this anybody that looks sketchy and shady, or is wearing shit in a confined environment, or is carrying a bag where you do not own the bag, get your boy, because they are female suicide bombers. You guys should just have to be vigilant and very careful. Don't be sleeping where you are inside the public bus. You heard of somebody that they kidnapped and they killed her inside the public bus, a VRT bus, for crying out loud. That is just crazy, and it's really scary. Anyways, so during Thanksgiving, praise and worship, like the music in my church is like top notch, like A1 star, like very good. And this guy just was standing straight. Me, if I don't even really dance in church, but yesterday that Thanksgiving service, it was as if something just told me that they need, you don't want to get shot, they dance. And I was really dancing because I wish not to get shot. I don't want to get shot, I don't want to die. Even though the things were crossing my mind, like, so today is the last day. Like, my church, my family, my friends, like, I just really love being in church. Really, that makes sense. And I really did not want anything to happen to my so-called friends and family because of one suicide bomber. So I was even, see, the thing is, I wasn't even praying. That's why I'm quite scared. If I'm in trouble, will I be praying? I'll definitely be praying. I think it was just because my friends were around me. I'm like, this guy, that's what I'm saying. And I was just, so it was, they were standing up for the hymn or something, and I moved my shoe, and I was using my leg to feel what was in the bag, in the content of the bag. Let me not tell you, this bag had a padlock, but the bag wasn't padlocked. The padlock was just on one zipper. So it was not on the 2 zipper and padlock the bag. Like, the guy just looking sketchy and shady and suspicious. Why am I always using those words? It was really crazy. It was really scary. And yeah, I tried to fill the bag. It was feeling like something hard was in it, but I could not tell what it was because I've never actually seen a gun. I've seen a gun, but like I've never. I know it's a hard surface or hard substance or surface, but like I don't really know. I started watching the guy right. Last, we went for Thanksgiving outside, so he was sitting in the children's section of the church because that's where I sit, right? And when we were going, children was going for Thanksgiving outside, like in the, what do you call that, pulpit area, in the front area, stage area. So he followed us. He did not know, he was a newcomer. I'd never seen him before in my life, just in case I didn't put this out. So he was like looking sketchy. He looked like he came to destroy, okay? And then he followed us. He left his bag there. If any washer is wise, they should go and check that bag, right? I don't know if they checked it. I don't know. I even tried to move the bag with my leg so that if he tries to do something, I should first look for the bag before Now, let me tell you what Tobe did. The one I said doesn't have sense. He went downstairs to the children's church, a children department church. He went to go and sleep. He said somebody to watch somebody. Person about to kill your whole family. And, he went to go and sleep. It's really mess up. When you watch this video, it's really mess up. Anyways, I'm just joking. He's a wonderful person. Sha, that's how it was though. And later on, he went out for his first timers. Like I was thinking that maybe this guy came here to kill. Maybe he came here to kill the pastor, or he came here to bomb the church, I was just thinking of a lot of things. And the sad thing is that I never even thought to say, God have mercy on my soul. In case I come home today, Lord forgive me and receive me into your kingdom. Just think of how we bomb us and how we all die. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I've never been so much on that. I've never been so in panic. Is that right? I don't think like that. But I've never been so in so much pressure and disturbed in church. Like, the safest place I feel is when I'm in church. Peace of soul, peace of peace. That is the unsafest. I've been unsafe. I've never been in church. And it was really crazy. Isha went out for first time and lo and behold, it was actually not a suicide bomber. I don't know if it was a suicide bomber or maybe just gave his life to Christ because of the message he heard or the way we were thanking God for life in the church. I do not even know. But what I'm just trying to say, the reason for this video is we have to be watchful, we have to be vigilant. See, this Nigeria is not like what we used to know before. You feel that people are getting kidnapped, people are getting bombed, people are getting killed. So we have to be very, very watchful, we have to be very, very vigilant. We have to open our eyes. We have to be sleeping with one eye open, right? Yes. So that's the purpose of this video. It was crazy. It might look like as if I'm just like laughing about it, but that's not how I was feeling. I was really panicking and I was really like, wow, we're going to die today. Some part of me wanted to see action. But I just hope I never see action in the mighty name of Jesus. I mean action by let me bring out to come like I've watched too many films, but it's not funny. It's actually not funny. But seriously now. Open your ears, open your eyes, do exercise, train your legs so that in case anything is happening, you can be able to run as fast as you can. Don't be in places where your conscience doesn't feel safe or you yourself don't feel safe. You know, don't stay out too late. People that the heart of man is desperately wicked. Wicked. See, the most wicked thing that you can think of right now is 10 times more, even 1 million times more than what a man can do to you, like a human being can do. So you have to be careful. Uh, we're no longer safe in this world. We're no longer, Nigeria is not what it used to be. Even though I don't know what Nigeria used to be because I'm quite young. But yes, if you have heard this story, please wake up. Don't be sleeping inside public transport. We hear what is happening these days. Please. And learn how to fight. Girls, learn how to fight. I can't believe I'm doing all this rubbish. Anyways, so that's it for this video. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, this is not actually what I do. Even though I want to start inculcating story times into my channel, but this is not what I do. Okay, I do a lot of hair videos, I do a few vlogs, I just do anything I want to do. Okay, but you can subscribe to my channel, please. It goes a long way, it helps me out. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching my video again, please subscribe. I hope this video reaches a lot of people so that everybody can wake up from their sleep and be more aware of their surroundings and what looks shady they can tell and they can report to the proper authorities. Like, what are you even supposed to do if you see a suicide bomb? Are you supposed to call the police or something? This Nigeria, we don't have a system. So anyways, I should say what I wanted to say. So please have a wonderful week. Watch, be vigilant, and have a blessed life. Be watchful. That's it for my channel, for me. Please subscribe if you haven't liked this video. Please comment if you had a similar experience or you found someone you get shady and you're not sure what you should do. Let's tackle it in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching this video. Once again, be very careful and be vigilant. Open your eyes. Bye.